If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Amarachi. You're welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about everything love, sex, everything you can imagine. We talk about relationship and also marriage. So if you are interested in these things, grab your popcorn, sit back and enjoy yourself. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button so you get notified anytime I post a new video. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into it. Today we want to look at 5 mistakes ladies make, especially when they newly met a guy. Number 1 mistake ladies make when they newly meet or when they newly met a guy is not doing something at all. It sounds funny, but you should do something when you meet somebody you like. It's not conventional, in our part of world. Usually it's men that will go for ladies. But you see, when you see somebody you like, you can start up a conversation with that person. I'm not talking about doing too much. Please excuse the noise, it's fun. The weather is really hot this side. So you can start up just little conversations. You don't have to overdo things at this stage. Don't just leave that guy like that. That guy might be, something else might have brought him where you met him. Probably his mind is not even there. He came for something else, remember. So the ball is in your court for you to do something, just little. You can start up simple conversation. It could be like, the weather is bright today, right? Something like this. Not to start asking of that person, I like you, give me your phone number. That is doing too much. You don't have to do too much. You can even smile. You can just smile at him from where you are. It will send a signal to him that this lady is interested in me, sort of. And at this stage, you need to let him take off from there. You don't have to do the talking for him. Just start up little conversations. If you are close, and you could be like, nice watch, just something to tell the guy that somebody is interested. But like I said before, don't overdo it. It's strange when a woman is openly chasing you, so don't make it look like that. Just try to build up a small conversation. So that is number 1. Not doing something is one mistake people do. For all you know, that person, like I said before, came for a different thing. Probably his mind is not even there, that another person is there. But you trying to give him a little signal, make him acknowledge you there, and from there something good can spark up from there. Then number 2 mistake, or the second mistake ladies make, is doing too much. Remember I said the first time, doing nothing. This one, some ladies overdo things. They blow little things out of proportion. You just know that guy for, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You are doing everything for that guy. You are always calling him, disturbing him with calls. You call him morning, afternoon, night, midnight. That is doing too much. So don't do too much. Some people, you started cooking for him. You started buying him gifts. Some people even give them money. When you do too much, that guy will see you as somebody desperate, and it's going to backfire on you. The end is usually not very good. The person will start taking you for granted. You know, the person might be like, this is how you are loose. So when you meet somebody newly, don't do too much. Some people, just on a first date like this, the person just asked you out, it's not really a date. You started asking him about his boyfriend. Sorry, you started asking him, do you have a girlfriend? How is your this one family, this one, that one? You are doing too much by doing that. I can see you, Lucy. Please forgive me, this name is difficult to pronounce. Thank you so much for engaging. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. And if you are just joining us now, we are talking about 5 mistakes ladies make when they like a man or when they love a man. So we said that the first one is not doing anything at all. Then the second one we are talking about now is doing too much. So if you are the type that you just met a guy now, you started doing too much, you ask me about his past relationship, you want to know the current girl in his life, that is doing too much. You should stop that. So the next one is, you know, fantasizing too much. You know, my gender is just so funny. This one is of two kinds. Some ladies already, they have their dream man in their head. You know, every man that approaches them, if you don't fit into that description of their dream man, you are wasting your time. So don't fantasize too much. And the second part is, you know, this person just approached you, or you are just getting to know one another. You're already planning wedding in your head. you are seeing wedding gowns. You are browsing wedding gowns. You've started making wedding arrangements in general. So stop that kind of fantasy. You know, it can really hurt that newly built relationship. Stop doing that. That is doing too much. Stop over fantasizing. You know, these things, when you over fantasize, it influences your emotions. You know, it's okay. Let's see. Somebody's talking. I am guilty of fantasizing even wedding when I was younger. Now I'm older and I can't. That's the right step in, you know, in the right direction. You know, when you over fantasize, the disadvantages, you know, it gets to your subconscious. It influences your emotions. And even your behavior, you start behaving strangely. The guy that just tried to enter will run away, because you will be like you're over speeding. You start becoming emotional anyhow. So, and that is not a very good thing. So that is for the third one. The fourth one is knowing when to the first one is not knowing when to walk away. You see this one? A lot of ladies, the way they will be pressurizing this guy that they are not sure they are ordinary friends with, even when they will be treating them badly, they will still stay. Even when they are being disrespected, they will still stay. Even when the guy is abusing them physically, they will still stay. If you like, abuse them emotionally, anyhow, spiritually, they will still stay. You know, because, you know, all these things are intertwined. Because that person fitting into the description in their head. If you like, do anything. If you like, kill them. They are staying. So you should know that is a very big mistake. You should know when to say no. I can't take this. when a guy, you know, when a guy doesn't love you, he will not treat you right. And when he's, when he knows you are desperate, he himself will sit down and question himself. Be like, you are trying to tie me down. So there is tendency for him to run away. So try not to, overstay your welcome. If you look and the relationship is not going the direction you want, it's not giving you the vibe you want, you can walk away. Because staying there, you are wasting your time and you are wasting his time. And whether we like it or not, women, our clock ticks very fast. So the more you waste time with the wrong person, the more your clock ticks. So don't try to waste time with somebody that is not going the same direction as you. When the person is not sharing, the same vibe, excuse me, when you are not compatible with the person, you people don't share similar goals, similar interests. In fact, it's as if you are talking A, this person is talking Z. It's a sign you should leave. So don't try to stay when what you are expecting has not been met, or there is no sign that it will even be met. So that will be wasting your time. That is for number 4. Don't try to know when to walk away. So it's a mistake when ladies don't know when to draw the curtain, when to leave. When a relationship is becoming abusive, you should leave. You don't have to lose your life before you go. When you lose your life, you are the one that's lost. So know when to say enough is enough and leave. Okay, and I have something to say again. Make sure, before you start investing too much in that relationship, make sure that relationship is giving you what you want. If it's not giving you what you want, there's no need investing your time, investing your money, investing your resources. It's just a waste of resources, a waste of time. So when you are not getting what you want as a woman, you know what you want. But again, some people want what cannot be achieved. Some people's goals are not realizable. So as a woman you have to make sure you are, your goals can be realized. Some people have this, mental this thing like I explained before. You want this person, somebody that has money, somebody that has his back, somebody a millionaire. You want everything, somebody tall. So you find out that you might be seeing people that are not, compatible with what you want. All those things are doing too much. Make sure you are setting the right kind of goals, realizable goals, because you want to have everything in one person. Some women will want, a very church, a very religious man, very spiritual. They will want that same man to have, a shower vibe. How possible can it be? So you need to make sure that your goals are realizable, so that when that person is not going in the right direction as you are, you leave. And stop investing too much in a newly found relationship, because this is why you've not known that person. You've been investing. That's why to leave is usually your problem. So make sure before you start investing all you have or everything into a relationship, let that relationship be worth it. Because this is why after spending so much, after investing everything, after investing physically, emotionally, financially and otherwise, you cannot leave that person because you know you've invested too much. Make sure you are investing, you know, in that relationship with the right person, if the person is the right person. So that is number 4. Now we are going to look at the last one. These things are not limited to, you know, what I have here, but I think they are the most important, 5 most important ones. So that's why we are going to stick with these 5. So number 5 is, you know, trying to love a guy before getting to know him. A lot of times ladies do this, they make this mistake. You ask them, they'll be like, it's love at first sight. I just saw him out, you know, it swept me off my feet. That is attraction. You know, you started having feelings for this person. You've not even met him. You've not known the kind of person he is. You are saying, I love him. I can't sleep without him. I keep thinking of him. The thought of him. Before you fall in love with him, ensure you know him. This is why a lot of ladies fall in love with the wrong people. Some people fall in love with guys not because they have good character. They fall in love because either they are good in bed, they can last up to 3 hours. If you see his 6-pack, but that guy might be abusive. So before you start falling in love with any guy, you know, love is a beautiful thing. I am not disputing that. But before you try to fall in love, make sure this person is what you want. Make sure he has a good character. Make sure he has something he's doing. A lot of times, some ladies marry people because of physical attributes. Just 6-pack, is odogu in bed. But that is not what you are going to put in marriage. There is time for everything. Before you fall in love with that person, make sure you know what he's doing. Something, you know, make sure he has something substantial he's doing. So he can take care of you when he marries you eventually and take care of your kids. So don't just say, I love him. I'm just so carried away by the love. Don't be. Make sure you know this person, you've understood him. Make sure you know he has something he's doing, something sustainable. You know, make sure he's not somebody with a very bad character. Don't you know, some men don't respect women. You have to ensure he has a good character first. Some men can hardly respect women, especially when the ladies come from poor backgrounds. The way they will be talking you down, you'll be wondering, you know, because habitary family gave you. Nobody in your family has money, so you're almost worthless to him. Make sure he has the character you can bear before you start falling in love. This is a mistake most ladies make. Then after marriage, you start regretting. This person is not doing anything. Go and find something and start doing. You are not respecting me, neither are you respecting my family. These are some of the things you need to find out before you even fall in love with him. Because all these things, they will ask you, be like, why did you marry him? You know all these things. Before you be like, I loved him. Like I said, love is a beautiful thing. But you see, in marriage, love is not enough to make it work. Let me repeat myself. Love is not enough to make a marriage work. There are other things that need to go hand in hand with love before that marriage can be a successful one. You need to talk about compatibility. You know, you share similar ideas and goals. You need to talk about somebody that, you know, has understanding. Somebody with the fear of God. Excuse me. Just like I said in one of my videos, it takes only someone that fears God not to, hurt you. So there are other things that are more important. So before falling in love with that person, you have to ensure this guy has these other things we are talking about. Because a time will come when even that love will fade in that marriage. What is going to keep you when that marriage fades? You are looking at the six-pack now. He can last up to 3 hours. There are times in marriages, that challenges can arise. You find out that love is not the only thing, you can have in your marriage. These are, times that requires you being patient. There are so many things to, consider before jumping into marriage. So this is a very big mistake on the part of women. Before they get to know that person, they're falling in love. So you have to keep that love aside. If you want a very, successful marriage, you have to keep love aside and check other things first. Let me use myself as an example. When I first met my husband, someone actually recommended me to him. So when I first met him, I know I liked him very much. You see this love they're talking about, I didn't love him from the start. But I relaxed, I calmed down and weighed his character and other things, and found out that he had other things I needed in a man. It's not about this one. I just kept love aside and got to know him, and what and I liked what I saw. That was how I agreed to. So even as of the point of marriage, I really liked him very much. So, along the line, after the marriage, when things started unfolding, when he started treating me, very well, that was when I fell in love with him. So it's somehow when people will be like, it's love at first sight. There is nothing like love at first sight. What you have is attraction at first sight. So you have to keep that attraction aside and get to know that person. You get to know the person first. Doing all these things, loving that person before you get to know that person, it puts you in trouble. Because I love my life, you marry him only for you to experience what you're going to experience in that marriage. It will be better you are not married. Do you know, a lot of times some women are in marriages that they are better off not entering in the first place. So don't let that be your portion. As a single person hearing this, when trying to choose a life partner, you have to keep love aside. Don't love that person until you get to know that person. Until you get to know this person has, some of the things you want in a man. Until you get to know that person can respect you. Because a lot of times, men will just give you money. That money is the only thing you get. They see single respect, you will not see. So, I don't want this video to be too long. And we've come to the end of the 5 things I mentioned. So please, if you have any questions, reactions, contributions, anything you want to add, you can let us know in the comment section. We learn every day. And if there is any topic you would like us to talk about, you can let me know also in the comment section. On this channel, I talk about mostly everything relating to love, sex, relationship, and marriage. So if there's any question you have relating to this, you can let me know in the comment section. If you want us to talk about any topic, let us know too. And if by this time you've not subscribed, please hit on that subscribe button and stay glued, because here at AmiTube we talk about everything talkable. everything you can imagine talkable about love, sex, relationship, and marriage. You know, thank you so much for watching this. God bless you. Don't forget to ask any question of your choice, and please help me share this video so it will get to others. Information is power. I always say it at the end of my video because it is very true. Information is power. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. So kindly share it for me so it will get to others. Let us wisen up as women. You know, God bless you. Thanks for watching. See you in my next live or video. God bless you as you subscribe. Bye.